All right, YouTube, where are we found Mike? How's it going, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good today, guys. How's everybody out there? I have a story for you. You know how last week I tell you these people do everything they can to help people out. They take donations, probably money out of their pockets, and everything to help. Remember the story with the girl with the tent last week? Look behind me. What do you see? Nothing. I did everything I could in my power to make sure she would have a place to stay in the tent. So, if you do something for people and it doesn't work out, you can't get upset about it. Because if you get upset, you will never do what your calling is for, and that's helping people. That girl will need people every day for the rest of her life because the drugs are more important. Some people can do them and function, some can't. Look behind me again now. The tent was either stolen or she took it and left it somewhere and got high and can't find it. For every person like that, there are a few that accept and do what they're supposed to when it's time. So today, I want to let you know, I have that raggedy tent, and guess what? It's still here. It's still functional. She had a brand new tent that these people did everything in their power to make sure she was okay. And one more time, the wrong person has it now. The person that doesn't need it. The person that may have a barbecue in their backyard with that tent because she couldn't hold on to a box that weighed 30, 40 pounds. It's probably somewhere in one of these bushes someday. Maybe one day I'll find it. But until then, so, all I'm saying is, there are people that don't understand how hard these people work to help them. And I want you to understand, people like me do understand. I'm not kicking her back in. I'm not saying any names. But I hope one day she comes back here and can explain to the rest of us how it was to get stuff from people and not appreciate it. So, is there anything you would like to know today?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So what's the most emotional thing that's happened to you this week?
The most emotional thing that happened to me this week. Okay, another story. I'm not going to mention the name, just happened 10 minutes ago. A fella came to me, asked me to wash his car. I said, sure. He sells drugs, so you got to take a grain of salt with whatever happens. So make a long story short, I clean his car. He tells me he leaves the money in the car for me. I'm not a fool. He's not the kind of person that would do that. Today he wanted to be special. So, to add insult to injury, he helps me walk around the parking lot looking for money that he never gave me. Now, I'm the kind of person, you can play your little games and I can deal with it, but when you start insulting my intelligence, when I'm probably the smartest person that a lot of you know, I can't go back. I can't go back for double the money because he's always going to play me out sometime. So that's the most emotional thing that happened to me this week.
How about the happiest thing?
Happiest thing this week. I survived the week with the tattoo guy's mom torturing me every day, and I was able to smile on Saturday, the last day, and tell her I love her and I will see her on Tuesday. That was a hard week. It was her first week back, and she tortured me, but I made it through it. So that's probably the happiest thing that's happened this week.
Have you checked out the channel?
The channel. Let's just say I can't figure out my phone enough to get out of the lock screen some days. As soon as I do figure it out, I will go to the channel. Me, myself, I'm kind of creeped out about seeing myself on TV. I have been on TV a couple of times, and it's kind of weird. Your voice doesn't sound right. You say, why did I look like that? And I would prefer to save that for you people. You people, the audience, the people that help them do what they do for us, that follows them. But one day I will, when I man up. When I man up, I'll look at it.
That's all I got.
And, oh, by the way, I asked everybody that was around this area, if that black truck pulls up with the 2 white people in it, you tell them don't go anywhere because Mike's coming back to do an interview. So I want to try to make it every week for you people. If you people appreciate me, keep watching, keep looking, and tell your friends. What could it hurt? There's only 5 minutes of me. Now when it gets to 10, 15, 20, then I'm going to need a lawyer. We're going to have to get a contract signed. But until then, happy week, people. I'll see you next Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Sure.